Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 32 of the University Challenge, and today we have a League and Conference League double header. First of all, taking on Waterford in the battle for second place in the league before taking on Dynamo Batumi of Georgia in our first Conference League phase game, and that's a game I am definitely targeting to try and get a win under our belts in the Conference League. Before we get into the action though, we have 5 games played since the last video, and let's catch up on that, starting off with an away cup game against Derry, and let's see how we got on in that. Didn't make a great start to our game here, as a big mistake from Konate came out for the ball, didn't win it, couldn't get back. Then Alex Dunn made a block, but Michael Duffy slotted home. That was 1-0 down, and we didn't get back into the game, and it looked like we were on our way out of the cup until Jack Keeney played a ball through to Harry O'Connor, and he squared to Keane Murphy, who equalised in the 95th minute of 5 minutes of injury time. A brilliant result there, but then we went to penalties. As you can see, Tommy Lonergan missed the first penalty, but then Konate saved Derry's penalty, so it was both penalties missed to start off with. Kibashi slotted his home, as did Derry then with Kavanagh, and then it was just a battle here of good penalties being finished. Both teams, this was a brilliant penalty from Horgan, right into the top corner, and looked like no one was going to miss at this point. McInnes then slotting home for Derry, but then sadly for us, Sardinia came up and hit a terrible penalty, saved by Derry, and that was us out of the cup. Our cup defence over in the second round with that penalties defeat to Derry, and that was disappointing, but out of the cup, and it looks like unless we win the Conference League we won't be winning a trophy this season. Then in the league we took on St Pat's, and we needed a very late Dylan Duffy goal here at the 87th minute to get an away win, and a huge win for us in this battle for finishing second. Good performance from us, but we just couldn't score until that Dylan Duffy goal, so I was delighted when that went in. Then we took on Dundalk in one game that was a bit of a classic. Nothing happened in the first half, then just after the hour mark, Keane Murphy put us 1-0 up. Dundalk equalised to go 1-1. They then had Andy Boyle sent off for giving away a penalty. Conor McLennan missed that penalty, but 5 minutes later Keane Murphy put us 2-1 up. Then Greg Lee put us 3-1 up, and very late on in the 96th minute Dundalk pulled the goal back, but we held on for a 3-2 win. And you might notice a new name here, and that is the name of Julian Malonga, who is a French winger we signed. He was on a free, we brought him in, and he has lots of potential, so good backup at the moment, and hopefully he'll break his way into the squad, into the lineup next season. But getting back to the games we played, we then took on Sligo, and we scored twice. Conor McLennan scoring twice in the first 15 minutes, and then just seeing the game out from there. 2-0 win, made it 3 wins in a row in the league, and we looked like we were in brilliant form, looked unbeatable almost. And then that sadly came to a big end against Cork. We made a few changes to target the Waterford game. Lorcan Healy came in goals, which has been bad for us, and this was a real disaster of a game, to be honest. We went 2-0 down in the first 17 minutes. Then Lamb got sent off for 2 yellow cards, so he's suspended for the game against Waterford. Sam Todd, who played in the game, also picked up an injury, and he will miss this game against Waterford. So a real disaster against Cork, and puts us into a bit of a weakened position for this game. First game up against Waterford, but hopefully we can fight against adversity and pull off a result. So with all that catch up done, let's get to the lineup for the game against Waterford. So here we are with the lineup for the Waterford game, and as I said, we are a little bit weakened. Lamb suspended, Sam Todd injured, means young central defender Garrett Ledwich has to come in and play the role of centre back alongside Harvey O'Brien. Young player, lots of potential, only 16, has made a couple of appearances this season, so hopefully we can carry him through this game and it won't be too big a loss. Jack Keeney was another option to play at centre back, but sadly he's been injured the last few games and he's only fit enough for the bench, so he might come on in the game for Ledwich. As it is, Sardinia continues as the defensive midfielder. So the lineup is Konate in goals, Alex Dunn at right back, Ledwich and O'Brien, Greg Lee at left back, Sardinia as the holding midfielder, McDonald and McDonald and Dimitru as the centre midfield partnership, McLennan on the right, Brennan on the left, and Tommy Lonergan up front, but he's on a long run without a goal, and it's getting very close to him being dropped. He was dropped for a couple of games in that spell, last 5 games that I've talked about before. Giving him a chance today, let's see what he can do. So let's get to kick off against Waterford, a big game in the battle for second place in the league. Underway here at the UCD Bowl for this game, and the battle for second place could be more or less decided tonight if we could get this win. And if we just take a quick look at the league table, you'll see that we are 4 points ahead of Waterford with a game more played. This will put us 7 points ahead tonight, so would be a big win, and hopefully we can get it. Just coming up now to 6 minutes gone. We've dominated possession so far, but it's 0-0. First highlight here, Greg Lee taking a throw in down to Sean Brennan, back to Harry O'Brien, to Ledwich, the young defender, into the team. Sardiniak plays the ball over the top from McLennan, heads it on. Tommy Lonergan takes it first time and scores. The goal drought is over for Tommy Lonergan, and what a way to do it. First time volley, and a big goal for us. Scoring early here came from this good ball here from Ledwich, from Sardiniak, over the top from McLennan, heads it down, and Tommy Lonergan took it first time with the right outside of his right boot into the bottom corner, and that puts us 1-0 up. And great to see Tommy back on the score sheet. Been a while, was getting very close to being dropped, but that goal shows his quality. And straight away we have another highlight here. Alex Dunn, Sardiniak, McLennan. Oh, it's the post off a deflected cross. It's in. That's Tommy Lonergan again. Well, this man, once he has the confidence up, he scores goals. He's got 2 here in the first 9 minutes. Bit of a scramble at the back from Waterford. We'll look at it here. Came from McLennan, got through. His cross was initially deflected onto the post. Then their defender didn't clear it, and Lonergan just got in and fired it home. And 2-0 up inside the first 10 minutes. Really is a dream start here tonight. Another throw in here. Alex Dunn down to McLennan. Tries to take on his man but cuts back. But Dunn puts him through. McLennan goes with the cross. Goes deep. Lonergan can't get it. Comes back out. And now Waterford have the ball. And they will try and counter with a long ball played forward. O'Brien cuts it out. Dunn. McDonald plays it over the top from McLennan. He'll get to that. What can he do? Cross. Lonergan. Oh, that was a big chance with the hat-trick. But he fired it straight at the keeper. Could have been a hat-trick inside the first 15 minutes for Tommy Lonergan, making up for all that lost time in the goal drought, but hit it straight at the keeper, and it stays 2-0 here. 5 minutes to go here before half time. A game we have dominated from the start, got those early goals, and since then we've controlled possession, created a few chances, but nothing too clear cut, it would seem. And as the clock winds down half time, a 2-0 lead here, I'd be very happy with that. And as a highlight starts here with Ledwich to O'Brien, ball over the top towards Lonergan. Can he get it? He can, but he plays it across to McLennan. He plays it over the top to Lonergan. He's through. Is this the hat-trick? Oh, he's at the post. Oh, he could have had 4 in this first half. Really a return to form for Tommy. But here come Waterford on the counter, and no, the highlight ends there as we go into injury time at the end of this first half. Great to see Tommy getting back into form just in time for the Conference League as well. And with him and Cian Murphy both in form now, that gives us great options. But that is half time here at the UCD Bowl. A 2-0 lead for us, and it looks like we're going to grow our points advantage in second place, which is great to see. And let's get to the second half and see can we close this game out. Second half on the way here, and in a very strong position, 2-0 up. And straight away we have a free kick here from McDonald in towards O'Brien, down to Sean Brennan. Great save from their keeper. What a save that was. Brilliant set piece work there. McDonald hit the ball in, O'Brien headed it down, and Sean Brennan couldn't take the chance. We have the corner, and it's headed back out towards McDonald. He brings it, puts his foot on the ball, brings it back out, and then loses it. That's a bit of poor play from McDonald there, but we still have it. Brennan, ball over the top from McLennan. Can he create something? He can. Lonergan, there's the hat-trick now. Tommy Lonergan, a hat-trick, puts us 3-0 up, and what a performance from Tommy. Back in form, back in the goals, and that will be a real boost to his confidence. Came from Alex Dunn winning the header, Brennan with a good ball over the top to McLennan, and he's a dangerous man in these positions. Picks out a great cross. What a finish from Lonergan though. And we are 3-0 up in the second half. And this looks to be over. Hopefully no injuries picked up or anything. But with 5 minutes gone off this second half, 3-0 to us. Lonergan hat-trick. Waterford with a throw in and play a ball over the top. They get through. Oh, Ledwich has given away a penalty. Oh, the young lad. Poor challenge in the box, and that's disappointing. Hopefully could Konate pull off a save to keep his clean sheet. Patterson for Waterford into the bottom corner. It's 3-1 and Waterford are still in this game. The young 16-year-old centre-back Ledwich into the team because of injuries and suspensions. Gives away the penalty. Nothing Konate could do with that. Great penalty. And Waterford very much back in this game. 52 minutes gone. 3-1. 20 minutes ago here, and Alex Dunn with a throw in. Dylan Duffy, who's just come on. Keane Murphy has also come on. We've made a number of substitutions. Jack Keeney's come on for Ledwich. Dara Keane for Dimitru. Duffy for McGlennon. Here is Duffy. Cross towards Keane Murphy. Heads it in. Another goal for another striker. 4-1, and that stops any chance of the Waterford comeback, thankfully. And it's the substitutions who linked up there. Came Greg Lee with a ball over the top to Dylan Duffy. And he took it down, or he hit a cross first time. Keane Murphy heading it in. Brilliant header from Murphy, and he's in form too, so both our strikers now in form. And that ends the comeback, as I said. 4-1 up, 19 minutes left. And another highlight here as Harry O'Brien hits a free kick over the top towards Keane Murphy, well over the top. I did say the comeback was over. If Waterford would score here, you never know. Let's see, Greg Lee takes it down, hits the ball to Alex Dunn, and he'll bring it slightly forward. Dylan Duffy loses possession, and Waterford will come at us again. And here they come into the box. Don't give away a penalty. Alex Dunn's given away a penalty. Oh, 2 penalties given away. Didn't look like much in that, to be honest, but referee's given it. So Patterson will step up again. Cooley finished the last penalty. Here he comes. And he does again, same spot. Konate beaten, went the other way, and now it is 4-2. Is the comeback back on? Maybe I was a bit early saying it was over. Good penalty. Konate went the wrong way into the bottom corner, and with 18 minutes left, it is 4-2 now. Throw in for Waterford here. 4 minutes left of normal time in this second half as Waterford bring it forward. And they're through, are they? No, ball over the top, too far. Konate comes out and takes it. And never fully confident after that mistake he made against Derry. Here comes Harvey O'Brien. Long ball forward. Waterford on the ball again. Here come Waterford. They're through. And it's 4-3. That's disappointing. Oh, it's offside, thankfully. Very disappointing defending from us there. Caught out by a simple ball over the top. But he was, thankfully, a long way offside. And with 3 minutes left, still 4-2. 2 minutes into 5 minutes of injury time here, still 4-2 up, and I think we're safely to say we have the 3 points here now. Looking at the league table, that will put us 7 points clear of Waterford, who will have a game in hand. So we're only 4 points behind Derry, but we played 3 games more than them, so I don't think we're in a title challenge at all. But as injury time comes to an end here, it's a good win for us, 4-2. Hat-trick for Lonergan, goal for Keane Murphy. Sadly give away 2 penalties, disappointing with that, but take the 3 points and we move on. And a good win for us, 7 points clear of Waterford now. Puts pressure on them to win their game in hand. And with that all wrapped up, let's get to our first league phase Conference League game against Dynamo Batumi. So here we are with the lineup for our first Conference League game in the league phase, and we are back to our strongest 11 thankfully. So it'll be Konate in goals, Alex Dunn right back, Lam and O'Brien as the centre midfield partnership, or centre back partnership, Greg Lee as left back, Jack Keeney is back in the defensive midfielder role, McDonnell and Dimitru are the centre midfield partnership, McGlennon and Brennan on the wings, and the now in form Tommy Lonergan up front and hopefully scoring more European goals for us. So that's the lineup. Let's get the kick-off against Dynamo Batumi. So on the way here in Georgia, and as you can see there's the big league phase of this Conference League now with the new format, 36 teams in the league phase. Top 8 go straight through to the round of 16, 9th to 26 I think. I'll check that anyway, but they play off for a place in the round of 16, so we'd hope to sneak into that playoff. And good to see Derry City are here as well at this phase. That'll help the Electricity League to grow. But after 7 minutes here in Georgia, it is 0-0, and a game I'm targeting to hopefully get our first win in the main stage of the Conference League. First highlight here, and as you can see, a bit of a strange camera angle here in Georgia, but as we build up, Georgia, and here comes Conor McGlennon. McGlennon, bring the ball forward. McGlennon, and the penalty for us. McGlennon fouled, and that is a great start for us if Tommy Lonigan can slot it home. Let's see what he does. Lonigan stepping up, slots it home, and we go 1-0 up away from home in Georgia. Great start. Tommy's 25th goal of the season, and slots home his penalty. He really has improved his penalty taking. I know he missed that one in the shootout against Derry. That's a brilliant penalty, and puts us 1-0 up here. Great to see. 13 minutes gone, 1-0 to us. Just checking out the camera settings here. I'm not sure why the camera is so funny here in Georgia, but we'll go with it for now. And here's Sean Brennan on the left, cutting in. Sean Brennan, cross towards Lonigan, doesn't get it. Bit of a scramble, and Conor McGlennon slots it home after a bit of pinball in the box. And what a start this has been to the Conference League for us. Brennan brought it down. It was crossed into the box. Lonigan got his head to it, but it then fell to McGlennon. Pinball, and eventually finished by Conor. And that puts us 2-0 up here in Georgia. What a start. Highlight here, and as you can see, I've sorted out that camera issue. Sorry about that for the first couple of goals there. Don't know why it changed coming into this game, but here we go again. Brennan into Dimitru. Oh, great chance. And that could have been 3-0. And it's been a bright start for us. And here's another highlight. Really dominating this game away from home. McDonald into Lonigan. Plays it in towards McGlennon. Poor ball really, but we've won it back. Brennan brings it forward. Sean Brennan takes on his man. Gets back, cross over towards McGlennon. Heads it down. Lonigan. There's 3. And that's a goal. This time we can see clearly thanks to the camera. But Tommy Lonigan has a penalty in this game, and now a good finish there. Good build-up play here. Brennan took on his man, then cut back and got in the cross. Conor McGlennon headed it down, and there was Lonigan to put the finish. And after 25 minutes away from home here in Georgia, 3-0 up. Alex Dunn here with the throw-in down to McGlennon, and he goes to the byline, crosses in towards Sean Brennan. He doesn't get there though. McDonald picks it up. Greg Lee back to McDonald. Dimitru, Keeney, good passing. Oh, McGlennon was nearly played through. Harvey O'Brien here. Sean Brennan, can he get another good cross in? He can. Lonigan's there. Oh, he's at the crossbar, and nearly a hat-trick, back-to-back hat-tricks for Tommy Lonigan. Looking really dangerous though, and as we go past the half-hour mark, not only are we 3-0 up here, but we are actually top of the league phase. What a night this is. Into injury time here at the end of this wonderful first half for us. 3-0 up, and top of the league phase, as I said. Us and Tottenham at the top. Who'd have thought we'd be battling Tottenham already? But there's half time. 3-0 up. The only negative in that first half was that strange camera angle at the start, but we've been really good. 3-0 up, cruising towards a win in the Conference League for the first time in the main stage. Let's hope for an even better second half. Let's get some more goals. Second half on the way here in Georgia. They've made a couple of substitutions. No need for us to do that at the moment, although I am looking probably to take Jack Keeney off, just coming back from injury. Maybe get him off and ready for the league game at the weekend. But cruising towards the win here at the moment. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Still 3-0 up, and still about to make a bit of history. Highlight here as McDonald stands over a free kick on the edge of the box. He's usually dangerous from these. Let's see what he can do. Strikes it, just goes wide. Really good effort. He's really good at them, and looked dangerous there until it just floated wide. But it remains 3-0 here. Kick out for Kanate, hits it towards Alex Dunn. He'll bring it forward slowly, and then picks out McDonald, who carries it forward, gives it to Sean Brennan. Plays in Dimitru. What can he do? Oh, poor ball. McLennan was through there if he picked out a better ball. They cleared their lines. Lamb heads it down. Greg Lee, can he get there? No. And Batumi bring it forward. I'm just going to call them Dynamo for the rest of this game. Here they go, bringing it forward. Spell of possession for them, and they played the ball over the top and are through. Oh no, he tried to cross it and no one there. Harry O'Brien. Oh, terrible defending from Harry O'Brien. All he had to do was clear it. Gifts them a goal and gives them a chance to get back into this game. Look at it here, ball over the top to their striker. He tries to square it to absolutely nobody. Harry O'Brien has it and then just stands there looking at the ball. Great finish though, in fairness, but 3-1 now, 55 minutes gone, and this game is actually still alive now. Highlight here, and have made that substitution. Jack Keeney's come off, Sardiniak has come on. Got an hour into Jack Keeney, which is good for his comeback. And let's hope here this isn't going to be a comeback for Dynamo, and they're bringing it forward and they're through. Is this going to be 3-2? Great save, Kanate. Great save. That's going to be a big moment because that would have given them so much momentum. And that goal that we gifted them has really brought them back into the game, built their confidence up. Let's hope we can stand strong here and defend, as the corner was headed clear, but they pick it up. Sean Brennan with a good tackle, but they still have it. The ball is breaking their way a lot, but that's a good clearance by McDonald. We withstand the pressure there. Kanate pulling off a big save, and with 25 minutes to go, we are still 3-1 up. 5 minutes to go here, and not a lot has happened since. Thankfully, it seemed to have taken control back of the game. We've emptied the bench too, brought on a number of subs for fresh legs, and it looks like we're going to see this out. Take our first win in the main phase of the Conference League, and as I say that, a highlight starts. Here's Dylan Duffy, who's come on, Sardiniak, over towards Kibashai. Good ball. Can he take on his man now? He does. Plays it through. Lonigan fires it over, and another chance for the hat-trick and to kill off the game completely, but he didn't take it. But looks like we're going to get a win, and a great start to this Conference League, this new league phase where we play 6 games against teams in this league phase, and going to get a win. It'll actually be some more money for the win, which I'll check on it after this game how much we get, but I think it's a good bit. And 4 minutes out of time, we're into the 4th minute of it, and we're going to win here away in Georgia. Great result for us, great start. We had a few hairy moments, to say the least, there in the second half, but thankfully we're going to see it out, and we have done. A win for us in the main stage in Europe for the first time at this club. A great achievement. 3 points on the board. What a performance. Sealed it in the first half really with them 3 goals, and held on in the second half. Really proud of this team, how we are growing. That's great to see. So there we go, up and running in the Conference League. A win away from home, and great start for us. And with that we actually receive £431,000, and interestingly enough, that is close to 3 times what we would get for winning the league here in Ireland. So that is a huge boost of money coming in for a win, and very happy to be on the receiving end of that little financial boost. In terms of the next video, we will be coming back for a double header of Conference League and league action again, and we will be playing Ghent away from home in the Conference League, and starting off though with an away trip to Derry City, who will probably be champions by then. Although if we have just a quick look at the league table, Derry actually lost one of their games in hand, so we are now 4 points behind Derry, but they have 2 games in hand. If they were to lose one of those, maybe we would have an outside chance of the title, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to try and clinch this second place in the league. That's the main thing we're going to worry about. So the next video will be an away game against Derry and an away game against Ghent in the Conference League. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like. It'll really help the video to be seen and the channel to grow. If you want to follow our University Challenge here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the videos daily, Monday to Friday. And if you want to drop a comment on anything, don't be afraid to. Always happy to get feedback. So until that next video and our double header against Derry and Ghent, please take it easy.